dry out in the sun for you.
Let's start on the centerpieces, and I got the majority of the items from Michael's, Joann Fabrics, and the dollar store. So I found these little boxes, wooden boxes that match these plates from the dollar store, along with the foam on top in order for me to be able to put in the greenery. And then I found all of the flowers and the leaves at Michael's and Joann Fabrics, and they were like up to 70% off, which is really awesome, and it saved me a lot of money in the end. And then I also got some crosses from Amazon, which I'll show you guys later what they look like because they hadn't shipped yet, and so I was just putting everything together, and then the next day they came in, so I put the crosses on top, and this is what they look like. They turned out so beautiful, and I'll have everything linked down below in the description box because I did get the majority of our decorations from Amazon. I'm really proud of how our balloon garlands turned out. I shared it with you guys over on Instagram, and you guys wanted a tutorial, so I wanted to make sure that I captured everything in case I did a good job. I watched a lot of different tutorials on YouTube and also on TikTok, which are really helpful, and it was quite simple. They actually sell these balloon kits on Amazon, and if you want to get the really pretty like pastel colors or like the muted tones, I highly recommend to double stuff your balloons. So you will take two balloons of the same color or of different shades in order to make different colors. That way the balloons are not see-through and they look like a really pretty pastel color. So I went ahead and I ordered these from Amazon. You can buy them double stuffed, though I do recommend to get 2 packs of whatever garland it is that you're going to make, because they don't give you as many balloons as you think it would to create a garland, because when they say like, oh, 300 balloons are included in here, they don't actually mean like 300 individual balloons that are double stuffed. They mean like the ones that are together double stuffed. So you're actually getting half of that. So definitely always get 2 packs of whatever balloons you buy on Amazon. You can also double stuff your own. It just takes a little bit more time. But pretty much I just went ahead and I ordered this balloon blower as well. I forgot the air pump. It's called an air pump. And I just make sure to go ahead and do 2 at a time, and then the little ones you have to use a hand pump because the air pump is not strong enough to blow up the little balloons. That's why Kayla over here sitting next to me, she had the one that's manual, and then the other one was just helping me blow up 2 balloons at once, and then I tie both of those together. But if you can see, I tie the inside of the balloons because otherwise it's really hard. So it's kind of hard to tell, but I just grab the inside balloons and tie them together instead of like the outside ones. And it's a little bit time consuming. I could see why people charge so much for the balloon garlands because it's extremely time consuming. I think it took me about 4 to 5 hours to blow up all these balloons and put them together. So it is a lot of time, but it's definitely worth it. It took me 2 days to get them all done, and I'll share with you guys what it looks like and how I actually put them together a little further into the video.
Can I please get a grande cold brew with 3 pumps of white mocha and extra salted sweet cream cold foam? So right now we have the grandmas watching the babies. We have a full house. We have people working in the backyard, and then right now I'm just out running errands. Okay, I'm so exhausted because last night we stayed up pretty late making the balloon garlands, and I need some coffee. So I'm at Starbucks right now, and I'm so excited. I was like yawning so much on the way here that my eyes were watering, and I had to constantly keep rubbing my eyes. So I don't even know if like my lashes are falling off, if I have mascara or anything on my eyes. I was just trying so hard to stay awake. Thank you. Awesome.
And your water.
Thank you so much.
You have a great day.
You too. Yeah, so I was actually going to skip getting my nails done this week because I feel like there are so many other more important things that I need to do. And then I broke 2 of my nails and they look so gross. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to squeeze it in somehow. To me, getting your nails done at a salon is a huge chore and I do not enjoy it.
I stopped at Whole Foods to get some desserts for the dessert table, and they sell these macaroons in different flavors and colors, and they look really beautiful on the table. I also picked up some flowers, some fruit, and then a chantilly cake, which is so delicious that absolutely everybody loves it. It's so good. And you can find a mixed match of these cookies, and they taste so good as well. And they look really pretty, so you can get an assortment of things for your dessert table, and they're unique. A lot of people really, really like these as well.
We had to bring this upstairs because it was downstairs. We just went ahead and I cleaned it, and then I put in this inside of a frame, which I made, and I'm so proud of it because it looks so cool. I did it on CANVA.com. It has a bunch of different graphics and things that you could use, like menus, and then I just filled it up with like straws, napkins, and then I have these over here, which we have the margarita glasses. These are bigger cups, and then I got these. I thought they were so cute. They have a cross on them. So I thought those were really nice. And then once we move it outside here, then we can fill it up with all the other stuff that it needs. All right, baby. You're eating watermelon, cutie. Hi! Who's getting baptized tomorrow? Is that you? What are you eating? Tortilla con huevito. And this little watermelon. My mom's cutting up the watermelon. So that way we can have fresh watermelon for the watermelon margaritas. Cordo is setting up the tent outside. He's gonna bring out all the chairs.
Let's get back to the balloon garland. So if you guys remember, I tied 2 of the balloons together. We're going to grab both of those and twist them around each other, so it's going to create a cluster of 4, and that is what I did with all of the balloons, and I made sure to match the same colors together, so that way we can put them together by using 260 balloons, which I have linked on my Amazon store as well in the link down below. And those are actually balloons that people use to make balloon animals, so they're really long and skinny, great for tying together, and they hide the string that you would use for the rest of them. That is why I love using those, and as you can tell, I just tie them any way that I could to make sure they're together. And then I think the key here is to make sure that you have 3 different sizes of balloons. You want to make sure that you have like your normal size, which are about like 16 or 18 inches, or 12, I may be wrong, but it's like 16 inches, I believe. And then you have your little tiny ones that you can cluster together and add on later on once you're putting your garland together. And then the huge, big, round balloons. You want around, depending on how big your garland is, like 3 of them or so. I looked at pictures on Pinterest to get some inspiration of how to put them together in the clusters, but once you have them all in a garland, then you can tie it to whatever surface you need to, and then you go back with the big balloons, the huge ones, and the little tiny little baby clusters, and you add them on there. You can use rubber bands, or you could use those same 260 balloons, and that is how you get your really pretty balloon garlands that you see all over on social media. And it's quite easy to do, it's just very time consuming. It turned out better than I had expected. We had some leftovers, which I put on the bar cart and also under the tent. And this circle stand that you see, my best friend let me borrow, which she found on Amazon, so I'll make sure to link that down below. Let's move on to the bar area. It turned out so great. I had this cart that I bought from Walmart from like 8 years ago, and I just brought it out. I put all the stuff for the bartender down below, and I just put out some of the decorations out here with another balloon garland. And it was pretty awesome because I asked around my friends who have been bartenders before, and I wanted to see if there was someone who would be willing to come out and bartend our party, and it was really cool. She made some awesome drinks. We talked on the phone. We had micheladas, palomas, piña coladas, and also margaritas de sandia, like watermelon margaritas, and they were so good. We also hired a taquero so we could have a taquiza. So that was really, really yummy and delicious. The food was great. And then we made sure to just put white covers on the table, made it really simple with the centerpieces that looked really good. If you didn't know, Sam's Club sells customized cupcakes for a really great price. I got 30 cupcakes for less than $20, and I just bought my own cake toppers and cupcake toppers on Amazon and put them on there, and they were delicious. People raved about how soft and delicious the buttercream icing was, and just the cupcakes were so good. My sister put together the money for the bolo. She included some party favors along with candy tied to them, and it was so yummy. We had some Mexican candy, and the godparents went ahead and threw the money, and then the kids went around and collected all the stuff, including the parents. It was really fun. And here are our boys getting baptized.
How many smiles does it take to be happy? How many times?
They got baptized on different days, but we celebrated them both on one, and Louis slept through the ceremony, through the party. It was just so much fun, and I'm so glad that everything went well. When I plan parties, I always like to look for inspiration, and I hope this helped you guys out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Muchos besos. Mwah.